It was here before any of us, carving its way through unsettled land that would become the United States Indian Territory and later a state called Oklahoma. Today it is one of only 2 rivers in Oklahoma that are free-flowing, and although the Blue River hasn't been harnessed by man with engineered dams to constrict its course, its counterpart, the land, has changed significantly over the years.
Well, if you look at the 1871 land survey records that were done, this whole area, just about 95% of this property was wooded. It was wooded wetlands and riparian forest along the river.
You can look around you and you see sky and green grass, but if we try to picture this landscape as it was just a little more than 100 years ago, we would have been in a completely shady environment. We would have been in a bottomland hardwood forest.
Today, the Blue River supplies water to landowners who use it for farming and ranching, and to the city of Durant, the fastest growing city in Oklahoma. It is a precious resource for life and economic development in this part of the state, a resource worth protecting and preserving. That's why the Oklahoma chapter of the Nature Conservancy and the Chickasaw Nation have come together on common ground to create this 490-acre preserve along a mile of the Blue River. Today, the preserve name is unveiled.
3, 2, 1.
Oka Yanahli Preserve, which means flowing water in Chickasaw.
The Nature Conservancy and the Chickasaw Nation really have parallel values. We look to conserve and preserve. Our resources are very important to us. Water is important. Our lands are important to us, and the wildlife. The Nature Conservancy today has created a very, very important place. And we're excited about the fact that we are part of that.
They've actually been a real good partner. We're really on the same page in terms of the need for clean water and working together to conserve a system like this.
Governor Yanahli says the name chosen by the Nature Conservancy is an honor to the Chickasaw people, who have recognized the beauty and significance of the Blue River for more than 160 years. And this project will help to preserve this vital stream for generations to come.
Personally, the Chickasaw Nation is my source of inspiration. This Sealy Chapel is just across the river, about a half a mile away. And so one of the most transformative figures, I think, in the 20th century was Overton James. And Overton James and a community of people started meeting right on the banks of the Blue River back in the 1960s. If you live in southern Oklahoma, you owe an enormous debt to Governor Yanahli and to people like him and Overton James.
On this special day, the past and present merge. The future stewards of the earth plant the first of many trees that will restore this stretch of the blue, a bur oak that will grow in the shadow of his 100-year-old weathered relative still standing a few feet away. New roots taking hold to provide balance between land and water, sustaining wildlife habitat, recreation, and water supply for growing towns.
Come back 10 or 15 years from now, because it's one of those streams that's got really good bones. I mean, you can see how pretty it is. You know, we just need to expand this riparian corridor and it'll look like it once did.
When the day comes to an end, the clear, clean water of the Blue River continues its journey downstream, carrying fragments of the day with it. The sounds, the patterns of light, the reflections of the people who honor it, caught in the current, etched in the banks of one of Oklahoma's last great places. Forever Chickasaw, forever flowing water. Oka Yanahli.